Intoxxikated motherfucking.
Hated and faded. That's all you need.
We love the hate. Intoxxikated fucking television. We back up in this bitch. Fucking Relic in the motherfucking building. Four.
Air horns.
Yeah, man. So it's been like maybe like a month and a half or some shit since the last time you were here.
Shit, yeah.
Maybe 2 months or some shit. So
we've been podding.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Or since I've been podding. You always keep podding.
Yeah, there's like a fucking... We got a lot of guests coming, episodes coming up, like every Monday. Monday. Okay.
Come down to the Reno Event Center.
So we're gonna jump it right back in. My boy RELLIK444 in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
Fucking. So we were talking about when we first met, and then we kind of had to shut that shit down. And
storage issues, battery issues.
There was a whole bunch of shit going on that day.
But yeah, we were talking about when we had first met, and then going into the starts of the band.
All right, let me start it. So
for anybody that.
So I met him. I told him, I was like, hey, like little backstory, like from the last episode. I was like, hey, bro, I thought you won that battle. I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking says about it. I thought you won. And
it's one of the only people on my... Well, no, I mean, like, some other people, like, said I did good, but nobody, like...
Man, the fucking...
Felt like...
It's all blurry and shit. Why is it blurry?
I think it's just grainy.
I don't like that shit. It's supposed to be clear. Okay. Anyway.
The photo image isn't clear, you know, it's stuck to the camera.
Fuck, I'm gonna cut that.
Yeah, we'll cut.
Okay.
So back to the battle, back to the freestyle battle.
To the battle. So I seen you outside. I said, hey, I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking says. Maybe I should we like fucking make this clear? God damn. Okay, so
we're back.
All right. So I met you at the fucking shit, and I fucking was like, yo, like I think you won.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you got Facebook?
Yeah.
That's my thing, like. So I'm like, yo, you got Facebook? You're like, yeah. And then I don't know if I didn't have my phone or I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I remember I typed my name into your phone. And then like 3 fucking days later or some shit, I got a friend request from you. And I'm like, who the fuck is this fucking guy? And then I went on there and the first thing it says is like, rap metal artist or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like
that's what it used to say. I think it might still say it on one of my Facebooks, probably my old one.
It said like rap metal artist.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
what I did.
And I was like, because I just seen you at the battle, and I'm like, no shit, huh? So I messaged you, and I'm like, oh, you do fucking metal music too, or what? and you're like, fuck yeah, that's what I want to do, and I'm like, well. We're Reno's only fucking metal hip hop band, so you want to come and fuck around with us, or like,
basically, yeah.
What's up, man? Like, so I mean, take it on from there. Like, like
I remember,
I just
you finally hit me back up, and you were like, "Yo, you do the metal shit too." I was like, "Hell yeah," because I really wanted a band at the time. I don't know. I've always just did rap because it's so hard to find a band. If you want me to know, I want to just be the singer for a metal band is my ultimate dream, but rap lets you put out stuff on your own without needing instruments, and I found a love for rap now. But either way, did that. I wanted to be part of a band. I didn't know it was quite like this. I thought maybe you were like the guitar player. I thought you were like or something like that, but I'm still happy where we've ended up and what we're doing.
Try to stay in the camera.
Oh yeah, my bad. I really wanted. I always envisioned I was gonna find a Slipknot or a Korn or some sort of band. Obviously, not that great right away. You got to build and all that. But this has been really fun because I like what we do and it's different, and I could still do all my really angry shit on the side. So that was really fun. But yeah, to be honest, when I first joined, I thought you were like the guitarist for like some like Korn band. And I was like, that's exactly what I'm looking at. I'm fucking down. And then we started going through the beats and the sort of the concepts. You told me to come over, check out like some of the shit, see if I was in the band.
Talk about, do you remember the first time like coming over? Because I didn't even remember.
Yeah, it was at
I didn't
that
remember.
fucking Swiss by Jub Jubs.
Yeah, no, I remember my house. Yeah. But I thought we met
we
at
talked about it a little bit
Slaughter's.
last time. Yeah, we go there. No, because remember there was like months before I ever met Slaughter. That's what's the crazy.
No, that's what I mean. Like that's because you just reminded me of
yeah.
some shit.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I go over there and you were living with somebody at the time, and so we kind of just.
Dre?
I think so.
Fuck that guy.
I know we talked about it last time.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. We covered it. But fuck Dre.
Yeah,
real.
fuck Dre all day, man.
Hey, that rhymes. We got a new song in the works. Dre all day. But no, I'm just kidding. But for real.
I actually got lyrics already started for a diss track.
And the hook. That's the hook. How do I say?
Fuck Dre all day or some shit like that.
I had to start mewing. Oh, the Gen Z, they'll know that shit. Fucking, so yeah, I go over. I don't remember like a lot. Like, I think the first beats we looked at were some of the first songs that we put out. So, Bloodline, Bust Our Ass, Not Daily Bread. That was when we had the whole band together. There was like a few others. There was a couple others.
Sorry, we got dogs fucking going crazy.
Dogcast.
Dogcast.
Welcome back to Dogcast.
Welcome back to Dogcast. Dogs Gone Wild.
Where paws are everywhere.
Paws.
With your paws. They're getting your muddy paws on the floor. It's okay. We love the dogs. We love them very much.
We love dogs. We love their paws.
Yeah. And we love the dogs.
Okay.
No, yeah, we're getting off track. We're getting off track. Sorry.
Okay.
This is what a lot of this.
Okay.
So the first beats kind of listened to was like Bloodline. Oh, and Parking Lot. That was the other one I was trying to remember. Thank you. Bloodline, Parking Lot, Transformers, Buster Ass. Those are like the first four you started like showing me and shit. I think we went through a lot of other beats. That like that very first day you were just kind of rapid firing. And like
I bet.
and you kind of just asked me like if I was into it, and like, you know, we were seeing, I think if we were like vibing with it and shit. And then after that, the next time is when you were like, hey, you should write for this song, is when we started being like, and I think those first ones were Parking Lot, Daily Bread. Or not Daily Bread, sorry, but that is one of our first songs.
Those songs are like like almost done finally now. And like that's crazy, like those are the first ones, but like we just like fucking ran through like a handful of fucking songs and like busted all that shit out. And to this day, like our original vocal tracks, for the most part, like we've modified a little bit here and there or whatever, but for the most part, those first sessions are gonna be the actual tracks that fucking come out and shit.
Yeah, we haven't done any changes. I still sound young as fuck. Sound like a baby.
Yeah.
We baby J.
You really do, though.
Still do. But it's more so. It's more so.
It's fucking hard as shit, though, man. We can talk about it all day, but y'all are going to see it. We're going to have videos for all these fucking songs, and all these are the ones that, like, basically what he's saying is, like, fucking built the core of fucking where we started our journey with Relic over here, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, those few songs. Didn't we do a show with Dre before we did one with Johnny and Slaughter? Yeah. You know what I mean? There was like one, like, because like part of it, maybe I'm remembering this wrong. Part of it was when we first met too. We needed to get ready for a show. I kept remembering, and I needed to write them really fast.
Yeah, we
for
talked
a show.
about it. The first show you did with us, I think, was Head PE.
Okay, yeah. Either way, yeah, that was another thing that I think.
And so
they drove a lot of the writing of the songs. We were trying. I needed to have something done just to be on the show. So that really motivated me to just keep getting out the song.
And we actually talked about this on one of the other episodes, but like it was because it was kind of like we were like, okay, we got this show, we got to do this show, and you were kind of like forced into a situation to fucking write these verses. Not saying that like you didn't already have your concepts down, but there wasn't enough time that I didn't know your verses.
Oh yeah, no,
so like I couldn't like now we vibe.
I don't need that.
Now, now we vibe on stage and like we back each other up because we know each other's shit. But in that show, I couldn't back you up because I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, we just started and like I had heard. I think I barely could back your shit up too, though. But if I did a little bit, it was only because I kept having to hear. Every time I wrote my verse, I would hear to know what the song's about or etc. You know, I had to hear his verse. So I was definitely a lot more familiar with his shit than he was mine because I just wrote it. I just fucking wrote it for the show.
I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I'm just like in the back, fucking like trying to be like, yeah, fuck it. I don't know what the fuck I was doing back there and shit. It looks a little weird too because I'm just like looking at the ground and fucking dancing and shit. Like, hey, like I put my hands up every once in a while and shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was. Okay, so all right, so you came at me. I started like telling you, hey, we need this song done. We need this song done. And then the next time that I was like, hey, you got to come over. We got guitars and shit. Like, or how does that work?
No, that's what I meant by I'm pretty sure we did a show without Slaughter first.
Nope.
Oh.
Well, unless it would have been with John. No. Johnny wasn't even in the band when you started.
It's just only big to me because I was pretty sure. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no. We didn't do a show together because Happy was your first show with us. I know it wasn't your first show.
What I think I'm remembering wrong is, I think now I remember, we did that show with Slaughter, but we didn't start working with him and start going over to his house yet, right? Because that was a whole nother phase. I remember months after. I remember we had already been doing it, and it was having fun. It was cool. And then you were like, hey, I found instruments. And that was a big thing to me. I was like, oh my God, it's happening. We're really becoming a band. He found instrument players. To me, that was like a big thing.
Maybe from the
Still
time
looking for a drummer.
Maybe from the time that you came to my house and went to Slaughter's, fucking that might have make more sense. Because obviously, if we did the show with Slaughter, I was already fucking around with Slaughter over. You know?
Yeah, no, you guys had already known each other. I just don't think, because I remember when we first met him, you were like, "This is the guy who did the guitars for the Head PE show," and I was like, "Oh hell yeah!"
All right.
It wasn't that long apart. That's the only reason. It don't really matter. First show was that Head PE shit. Shit was dope. When did we do Afro Man? I don't know.
I think Afro Man. I don't think you're skipping much. I think Afro Man was next.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we were talking about this last time already, but like,
just a little bit.
Is there anything that sticks out for you from that?
The giant blunt that we rolled. I don't know if we talked about that. We rolled the blunt.
Fucking talking about it.
Somebody, I forgot who, but we knew had rolled this massive blunt about this big.
Oh, that was
It was like the size of a cup around, like
that was the homeboy fucking,
and like a foot fucking long. Just giant fucking blunt. I don't know out of what kind of rap. I don't know if they make raps like that or if he Frankenstein together some shit, but it was glorious. And they were like, hey, we definitely can't sneak this in. You guys are band members. Probably shouldn't, but, y'all can get in before the security. We go in beforehand. So he's like, just bring that in when you go to set up and just leave it in there for us. And so we did. And the best part about it, though, I will say, is this was mid-pandemic. Or right after, this is right around the pandemic before they start shutting everything down.
Absolutely.
Afro Man was hella...
It was on Valentine's Day, too.
Yeah. Afro Man, of all people, wasn't hitting the blunt from the crowd. He was not... People were passing left and right. They were like, oh, smoke. He's like, sorry. Like, it's not... I don't know if he said that, but you could tell. Like, he was... Once he saw that giant blunt, we were like, should we even try? And we tried. And we passed up. He hit it. I think there's still a video, or if we don't have it, it was that show. I could look up that date. It was at that show. Just a giant fucking... And we brought that shit. And then it got passed around the entire Jub's place. I think we contributed to the Reno coronavirus fucking pandemic just slightly. We might have been a slight uptick that night. It was worth it.
So that was the last show that my dad was at. And like my dad has only been to you can count on one hand how many shows my dad's been to. So very not many. And I mean, so I brought him there, and he got, and the place was fucking packed, man. Like, let's be real. Like, it was a great crowd. So, and we got to do our thing, and we were well received, and that made me feel good for my dad to be able to see it, you know?
Yeah. Well, that was one of our better shows.
And then, but right immediately after we were done, there was a situation that happened where my dad had to leave, and he didn't get to see Afro Man.
Oh.
and like, that was like, it was cool. Like, I wanted my dad to see me, like, open for Afro Man.
Yeah.
But I wanted my dad to experience being able to see Afro Man, because, like, you know, my dad's like just Afro Man, like, plays the guitar and shit. Like, I knew that he would really appreciate that show, and he ended up missing, I remember that somebody said, like, he's going on in, like, fucking less than 5 minutes or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I heard that backstage. Like, he's going on now. And I went out there to tell my dad, and he was like, I gotta go. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, he's going on right now. And he was like, bud, like, we gotta dip. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, oh.
Damn.
So,
and then all the shows start getting shut down after that, like, because of the pandemic, like, everything starts. So
for real.
that sucks. That's tough. No,
So you were in the crowd smoking huge fucking...
Yeah, well, we passed it up to them.
Baseball bat.
I was just kind of a helpful middleman. I mean, we all...
Baseball bat, fucking size.
A group effort, if you
joints.
say. But yeah, definitely, like... I forgot who rolled it. I think it was somebody.
Fuck, I know the guy's name, and I'm drawing fucking blanks.
Shout
I'm gonna
out,
feel
though.
like a piece of fucking shit, but I'll
We'll get it on the next one.
on the next one, I'll get you back,
story.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm fucking so sorry, bro. But that's my homie. But all right. So
good shit.
what else did we fucking do?
We mainly just fucking.
What about the
Remember
Twisted Insane? Do you remember that?
Yeah, but that was a while after, wasn't it?
So what would have been after? Well, okay, you're right. Because we did Afro Man, and then it was pandemic time, and we ended up doing the Motivated.
Yeah, we
fucking
exactly.
For the benefit show.
You could be onto something though, because I don't think Twisted Insane was after the pandemic though.
Oh no, because it was.
It was.
No, it was before, because
This
was, I think this was the last show in Nevada, and then they fucking dropped off the rest of the tour and canceled the tour.
Okay, yeah. That sounded right.
Remember,
yeah.
because everybody was wearing masks.
I think that was either the next show after Afro Man that we all did together, or we did like one Jubs or some shit in between there. Maybe the Airpolo?
The what?
The Merry Anarchy? It was something anarchy to save Jubs.
No, we did we did the Merry Anarchy. We did that for the benefit show, and we did the video for Motivated.
Uh-huh.
And then the next one was the one where we were on stage, and we did for the Save Jubs. So we did two of them.
Oh, okay. That's what I was tough to remember.
One of them we did it was submit a music video. And then the other one was just a live stage show, but nobody was there because of the pandemic. And
yeah, it was supposed to be like a live show, like they filmed it and everyone got on stage.
The footage turned out really dope.
It did though, yeah.
It's
just weird to do a show with no crowd. It's weird.
I actually just found
like, the crowd's not allowed to be there. It wasn't just empty.
I actually just found more footage from that I'm putting out, and it's on our fucking channel. If you look up the Merry Anarchy, I forgot what year. Just look up Merry Anarchy, and it's in that.
Like MARIA Anarchy ANA.
It's in a fucking playlist on our fucking channel.
Find it on YouTube. Subscribe to Intoxxikated if you're not already.
So
we're trying to get our subscriber numbers up. Anybody, if you are still watching at this point and you are not subscribed, I will come to the camera. Please, we're trying to get up to 1,000. Then your boys here start getting monetized. Then maybe we start giving like exclusive content. Maybe start dropping more content for our subscribers. It starts getting better. You never know. But if you're watching still and you're not subscribed, please
RELLIK444 is telling you the business. We post like 3 or 4 fucking times a motherfucking day, every day. For the longest time, like I got all these things that I made like fucking scheduled, and it says, oh yeah, weekly content. You know what? Fuck that. It's daily content.
Yup.
Fucking we up in here every day.
He's
all motherfucking day and shit.
I just roll through, talk shit, pod a little. He be on this shit every day. That grind. Like a song. Don't we have a song about that?
Daily bread.
Intoxxikated.
Fucking another fucking track. We do this shit daily.
Okay. Yeah. So fucking Twisted Insane Show. I think that's a cool thing to move on to next.
All right, yeah. Tell me about it. What did you think? Well, there was pandemic for one.
Yeah.
Like, and people were weird. There was people with masks. No, this is like right before. That's what I'm saying. I think that was the last show he did on that tour. It was supposed to be a new tour. And I think that was the last show he did, and then canceled the fucking tour. Shit, like,
so we got lucky. We were just so good we shut it down.
It was weird though. It was weird, like the pandemic, because nobody knows what the fuck is going on. He was weird. Like he didn't want to smoke blunts with us.
Yeah, I mean I get that. Or I don't know if the one thing I do remember. Or sorry, go ahead.
No.
Okay, yeah. Fucking, this is random but interesting. He had a full top ramen bodysuit, Twisted Insane. And there's no disrespect. He's a very talented artist.
I found the same shit on Wish.com and shit. For real,
yeah. Head to toe.
I wanted to buy that shit. It was like fucking like $6.99 or some shit.
Yeah.
It was like
and it just says
ramen.
There was like the noodles.
Little noodles all
and
over.
the logo all up and down it. Just like all up and down the entire suit. I don't think it was a one piece, but it was like a bottom and a top. And he was repping ramen, I guess. I don't know. He didn't. I was tripping though, remember? I don't know if you remember. I was do you think he's...
He didn't want to fucking smoke with us because he was afraid he'd get the vid.
That vid now. It was around that time. But yeah, I was tripping because I was like, is he sponsored by ramen? Or does this man just really love Top Ramen? That was a very important question to me. I was like, I gotta ask him. I have to ask him. Like, I need to know if somebody really loves Top Ramen this fucking much.
You did say, I do remember.
Or
that
if
was
it's just
your
a
joke.
sponsorship deal.
That was your joke all night.
I couldn't get over it. And the friends I brought, they were too. The friends I brought with me, they were like, they were like, what is going on? Like, even my homies were like, yeah, I see it. But nobody was passing nobody. It was cool though.
Chicken flavor too.
We drove like a fucking hour. What, like an hour toward like if you're going to Sacramento. Right?
No, it was like
that shit's
Verdi. That's like
Verdi,
that's like fucking like half hour.
Oh, okay. I guess I live in fucking Northtown.
That's even closer to you, fool.
Verdi?
Yeah, I think so.
No, you gotta go out and then away.
I don't fucking know.
Either way, it wasn't like I didn't know there was a bar out there. Whereas the farther we kept going, I didn't think there was like a venue.
I know. I just found the footage for that too. Coming fucking soon, by the way. Fucking, it's gonna be. I have a fucking playlist. It's called the bonus boner footage.
The bonus. See that shit for Patreon.
Yeah, so that shit'll be in the boner fucking playlist. But yeah, I got some Twisted Insane shit.
It was a good show. I think it went well.
That was my first time out there too, and like, dude, they took fucking hella good care of us. Like, were you even 21 yet?
Oh yeah, they took hella good care of you guys.
You weren't of age yet.
No.
Dude, they gave us all the fucking, they were like, because they have all it was like a whiskey bar, and fucking they have all these like specialty whiskey drinks, and they were just like, yeah, just whatever you guys want, just let us know and shit. Bro, like fucking, I'm like, I want a number 5, I want a number 3, or fucking, can I try this? They're like, oh yeah. I'm like,
now that I'm older, I'm like, that's fucking awesome. That's lit.
I'm like, dude, I'm like,
I think back then I was like, why is everyone so fucked up?
I'm like, can I fucking pay for this? And they're like, no, you guys are cool and shit. And like, I'm like, all right, well, are you sure? I mean, I tipped them and shit, like, but they were very hospitable for the bands. But the venue, like, fucking, like, fed us, like, specialty fucking drinks and fucking, like, that was really fucking cool and shit, man. Like, real shit. Verdi Whiskey Distillery, I believe. Right?
Hell yeah.
I believe so. So shout out to those guys, because they fucking... Okay, so, like, let's really talk about this show. So we were the only people, like, everybody else is, like rap bands, and they have a flash drive. And so it's just beats. We got, like, live guitars and shit. We're, like, the only people with, like, live music instruments. And... Cheers. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.